Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another in my never-ending series of records that I don't talk about that much or might not be as known to you as they should be. I call it Listen to This. And I haven't done one of these in a while, but last night I went to go see the new Baz Luhrmann pick, Epic, Elvis Presley in Concert, which is the follow-up to his acclaimed movie Elvis, starring Austin Butler, that came out 3 or 4 years ago. And I've kind of been listening to some Elvis this morning as I've been working, mostly from that 1970 kind of era of Elvis. But I always seem to go back to Elvis doing gospel music. And I wanted to talk to you today about this record, His Hand in Mine by Elvis. This is the first of, I believe, 3 gospel records that Elvis would record during his lifetime. Came out in November of 1960. Actually ended up going into the top 12 for pop charts. So this record charted in the pop world, which was very cool. It was around this time Elvis obviously was looked at as a kind of a counterculture figure, especially due to his performance on the Ed Sullivan Show, where they recorded Elvis from the waist up. They thought his movements were too suggestive for TV at that time. And Elvis's manager at the time, Colonel Tom Parker, decided that he wanted Elvis to be more family-friendly and clean-cut. So this was kind of a push from Colonel Tom, but I will say Elvis did often warm up and sing gospel music right up to the end of his career. This is a record that he did with the gospel group, the Jordanaires, who would record with Elvis quite a bit and show up on TV performances with him as well. I believe this is a maybe an early repress. I'm not sure. It very well could be an original. I think I actually received this from Jeff Witcher at Jeff Witcher's Vinyl Destination a couple of years ago. So thank you, Jeff, for this. But it's all gospel music. It's dating back to Elvis's time when he was a boy in the South, listening to this music, going to church, singing at church. And all these songs are, the longest song is the first, which is the title track, which is 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Everything else is pretty much around 2.5 minutes or under. So it clocks in at just under 30 minutes. So it's a quick listen if you want to try it. It's not going to take up much of your time. But it's a great mix of ballads like the title track. Like I'm Gonna Walk Them Golden Stairs is fantastic. Mansion Over the Hilltop, If We Never Meet Again. But he also has some great upbeat gospel tunes. The biggest on here is probably Swing Down Sweet Chariot, which is just this great fast-paced, rock and roll vibe of a song that Elvis performs so well on here. It's fantastic. You've also got him doing a beautiful song called Milky White Way. I highly recommend that song. He does a great version of Joshua Fit the Battle. He also does Working on the Building. Again, those songs make you tap your feet the same way any Elvis rock song would. It's absolutely fantastic. It's so good. And, myself being a Christian and a practicing Christian, this really sticks out just to see, Elvis had that side of him. And again, for all of Elvis's demons that he had to deal with up until his death, Elvis was always somebody that looked back at this time fondly and sang gospel songs. I mean, even in the movie last night, there's a great performance of him doing How Great Thou Art, which he would do on a later record. But yeah, just a fantastic collection of gospel tunes. Again, Elvis is in great voice. This is just before he really kind of went down the rabbit hole of doing all of the movie soundtracks and kind of going to the cheesy movie stuff. Again, fantastic stuff. If I were to recommend 3 songs from here, I would recommend Swing Down Sweet Chariot, Milky White Way, and then I would say Joshua Fit the Battle. Check those songs out. It's a mix of one of the ballads and then 2 of the more rock and gospel tunes. So that does it. This is just a quick episode. His Hand in Mine by Elvis. Great gospel record by Elvis. Check it out if you've never heard it before. And yeah, long live the king. So there we go. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know how you feel about this record, if you ever heard it before, and I'd love to chat with you. All right, that does it for me. In the meantime, y'all be good, take care, and we will see you, all y'all, on the next one. Bye now.